Greetings and salutations. Today on The Peg, we are doing a special 4 action figures for 1 review. We are doing the Batman Fight the Frozen collection. Want to know what I'm talking about? Take a look. We're going to open up Mr. Freeze, Robin, Batgirl, and of course the man of the hour himself, Batman. So we'll be back in a few seconds or 2, depending on the edit, because we have to get these guys open and take a look. Packaging. And normally when I do one of these reviews, I normally pick up one of the figures and I go, these bases suck. Well, the bases do suck. But there's one thing I must say about bases suck. One of the guys just fell down. That's how much these bases suck. But one of the things I have to say that I really thought was worse than the bases, the packaging. Now, if you're one of the collectors who likes to keep the packaging in as mint condition as possible, if you buy these guys, that's not going to happen. I tried different ways to get them open without damaging it as much. It doesn't work. You have no choice but to cut these packages open. Therefore, you can't really reseal them. That said, however, packaging and crappy bases aside, this is one time I'll say it's worth the money. These figures are so well detailed that it's worth the money. If you see them, pick them up. I am so impressed with the amount of details that went into these figures. And, well, let's start with Mr. Freeze. Oh, and the comic books, it's the same comic book for all of them. Not too surprising. Nice different artwork on the covers. The comic book itself was actually a pretty good read. Mr. Freeze, apart from the left hand that's not really, it's sealed, he's actually posable. The head moves. The details are amazing. He's almost heavy enough that he doesn't need the base. The one I thought I'd be disappointed in would have been Robin. But Robin, the details, he's posable. I mean, he's one that fell down before, by the way. The fact that they even pay attention to the back, the hair, the sides. This is one of my favorite Robins ever made. Batgirl. Now, when I first saw Batgirl, I went, okay, everything looks good, but where's her hair? I was kind of like, where's the hair? Didn't see the hair. But then you look at her. Oh, and she also has an extra accessory, a grappling hook. But then you look at her. Beautiful detail in the front, and the ponytail in the back. Super well detailed. But let's be honest. We're here for one reason, mostly. The man himself, the leader of the Bat Clan, I am so impressed by the weight, the posability of this guy. I mean, there is that chemical smell. It's a new toy. It's going to smell. New toy smell. Yeah. But I definitely recommend these guys. They were so good, I had to do a 4-issue reveal. 4 issues, 4 action figures. Get it? It was so good, I had to do it. So if you see them, I know you might think, oh, I only want Mr. Freeze or I only want Batman. No, pick up all 4. They're definitely worth having as a set. It's a really nice collection. I'm happy I got them. These are probably the best DC Directs I've ever seen. Probably the best DC Directs I've ever bought to date. They even put some of the DC Multiverse action figures to shame. I like these. So I'm going to wrap it up, trying to keep this one under my sort of goal timeline. So I will have to say that 8th Dimension is still open. No new comic books, so this will be my last shout out to the 8th Dimension. Nick, all the best in your future ventures. And if you're in Vancouver, well, I'm going to recommend you go to Tasmanian Comics from now on, because they're the ones that will get you your action figures and your comics and your other comic book related needs. If you're in Ottawa, well, the comic book shop, they have these as well. I got these at my local store, that GameStop, where these guys were great. They ordered them in for me. They held them for a week because I couldn't get there right away. Definitely shout out to the GameStop for these guys. And of course, if you're anywhere in the UK, especially in Ireland, you know where you have to go. You have to go to Sub City Comics, pick these up, say hi to everybody there, and we'll see you on the next, on the peg.